What's up, you guys? This is Marielena back with another video. So I tried to record a video for you guys 2 days ago, but I ran out of storage on my phone. So yeah, I know why don't I use a camera? I know there's a lot of people who might say that, but right now I just don't think it's affordable right now. Well, it's not that it's not affordable. I don't think it's ideal because I don't record as much. This is my first video in a long time, so I already did a little bit on my brows, but I used this. It's called the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel to lay down my brows. And then I'm going to be using this Bushy Brow by Lime Crime. It doesn't give me, oh, it's called Smokey. So this is the darkest shade that they have. They have other colors like auburn or brown or chocolate, you know. But I'm just going to be using this to fill in the spaces in my eyebrows. So it's creating little tiny strokes. And then okay, so I usually make my eyebrows straight like this, but I'm gonna try to make it a little bit more curved today because my eyebrows don't do that naturally. I have to like make them look like that. I know there's some people who don't know how to use this. This is very precise. Like you have to like have a steady hand in order for you to make sure you get the brow streak that you want, the natural brow streak. So the product's not coming out, so what I do, I just tap it on my hand and then make all the product go down as it did right now, and then I go back and do the strokes. So this video is, I'm trying to make this video a little bit like short because the reason why that I couldn't record is because I have like 5,000 videos and photos in my phone. Yeah, 5,000. You wouldn't think so, but yeah, I do. I'm still in the process of deleting some footages. Most of the videos, most of the stuff I have on my phone is like screenshots so, of like cute outfits or like makeup looks, you know, or nails, all that good stuff. So what I'm doing right now is like creating small streaks right here. You can't really tell what I'm doing because like my face is like not in the camera, but I'm just put it like toward the camera so you can actually see. So it's like right here. So there's one right here that I want to be like up instead of like slanted like that way. So what I'm gonna do is create like a small streak. I have a mirror here, so hopefully this helps. I can't really see. Are you like going? Okay, this is actually working. Okay, and then this part right here, see, it's like it's not straight, so I'm just fill that in right there. I have 3 different like camera angles. I have one right here, one up there, but I can't really see the one up here, you know, my eyebrows. So I'm just using the 2 mirrors I have right here. Okay, so since we're done using this product, we already created the little small streaks that we wanted. We're going to move on to a brow pencil. I know, 2 products just for an eyebrow look. And then this brow pencil is called Brow is by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and the color is Ebony. Well, shade. You don't say color. So for this, I'm just gonna be making like the same thing, just filling up little areas that needs to be a little touch. So I just made a sharp line right here, and then I'm gonna make another sharp line right there, like that. And then for this spot at the bottom, I'm just gonna be lightly touching my brows. It's not too much. I know it looks like I'm not doing anything, but I actually am. So I didn't create the same amount of streaks on this eyebrow that I did this one, because I feel like some parts of this eyebrow is it's already thick, so I don't want to create too much of a boldness in my brow, because my eyebrows are really dark, so I don't want to use too much product. That way it will look too like heavy or boxy. So I'm already done with this, and then I'm gonna be moving on to the eyeliner look. So for this look, I use tape. I know some people don't use tape, but you just do it and then clean it out with concealer. But I think tape is the best way. Okay. It's okay. Everyone has their own way of doing their own makeup, and this is mine. If you like it, just let me know in the comments. I feel like this one's like more down than the other. I always have like problems with placing my tape. But today I'm gonna be using one of my lashes. It's called Forever. I have these limited edition ones that I want to try too. Should I just wear those? I don't know. For my concealer, I'm gonna be using the Juvias Place shade 8, and I'm going to be mixing it with this shade. It's called 15, same brand, and I usually just mix it with my hand. Like I would just put it right here, or have another way, probably better way, less, more cleaner. That way I don't have to keep washing my hands so much. Ooh, ooh, ooh. It's like I grab the top and then put the brush right there. I mean, no one uses this. I don't use this for anyone else, so it doesn't really matter. I spent 15 minutes trying to find something. Okay. Here we go. See what it looks like. Okay, yeah, I love it. I try not to like use a product that's like too light, because it won't look natural. I mean, are we going for a natural look anyways? No, but I didn't want my this makeup look to look too drastic, like me looking completely different from what I look like without my makeup. So it's like actually like a really good shade. Every time I mix it, comes out different. So, but I try to make it look it's the same as my skin tone. So what I'm doing here is like patting it down and making this, creating a little. Ooh, no. Oh my god, it's like getting under there. So I'm just sweeping it back and forth, making like a straight line. And then, there you go. I'm gonna do the same for the other one. I'm gonna start at the end and then move my way forward to the front. Use it for my eyeshadow. So now I'm just gonna be putting that all over my lids. And then this side too. I know it looks a little dark, and I was aiming for a lighter shade in order for me to like do my eyebrows, but oh well. This is what I did on that day I was talking about. Oh yeah, anyways, this is the makeup look I wore on the day I went to a track meet. I'm gonna be using this brush. It's by Morphe. It cracked, so I don't want to show you the crack part. The crack part. It's called M535. So I'm just gonna be using that to create a base for my eyeshadow. Damn, the shade I created is kind of dark. Look. Should I like use a little bit more of the lighter one? I don't know. Yeah, I don't want to mess it up. Set my concealer. So I'm just dipping it inside a small little container that I use. And then pat it on there. Okay, so there's a crease right there. I don't know if you can see it. I'm just gonna be fixing that with a small brush. I mean, small sponge. Girl, it's like laying all on my eyeball. Let's just forget that happened. Okay, so I'm trying not to do that because my eyesight's already bad as it is, and I don't want it to make it worse. Okay, so now that's done, I'm gonna be moving on to my eyeshadow. Hopefully it has black in it. Let's see. It's called Night Owl by ColourPop. So this is what it is. It doesn't. So I have another eyeshadow palette. Oh, I found it. Okay. It's by Morphe. It's called 35C. At first I didn't know which palette it was, so good thing I looked. So I'm using this palette and then this shade right here because this is the closest to my skin tone. Well, okay, it kind of is, but yeah. I'm 3 minutes in this video. The other one just didn't work. Okay, I still had a little bit of product from the other one, so I'm just gonna take it off. So here's this shade. So you want to create like a line going straight across. I mean, I usually do like circular motions when it comes to like my eyeshadow, but I'm trying to get this ring shadow like precise. So I'm just, you know, pack it on there like this. And then I'm just be going half. Not like the whole way because you don't want it to get on your crease. So I'm just bringing that up like that. Dip it back in. Pack it on there. It's a little orangey, but it's okay. And then I'm redoing that to the other side as well. Ooh, this side came out like kind of better. I know I want both sides to look the same, but you know what? So I'm going to be moving that a little forward and just blend it out with the same brush that I set it with, and then moving it like towards this way. Okay, I feel like that's done. Let's see. Yep. And then next, I'm going to be using a darker shade. And for that, I'm going to be using this. It's the Morphe brush called M152. So for that one, I'm going to be using this shade right here. It's called, oh, the lighter one was called, let's see, Sea Stars, and then Night Owl palette, and then this darker one's called Rockin' Robin. Okay, so hopefully this doesn't look bad. Okay, this is very uncomfortable. So I'm just gonna be going like this, just taking it. Okay, so that day I went on the track meet, I used only brown shades. I didn't use the dark shade. Today I'm going to be using the dark shade, the black. So I'm just going to be bringing it towards this way, like that. So up, like. Instead of going like that, I'm going to be moving it this way. Oh no, my baby's awake. Okay, so I'm just hurry up and do this. See. Oh my god, my. Just move it towards this way. Okay, so since that part is done, I'm gonna be moving on to the darker shade. It doesn't have the number on there, or like the name of the brush, but like something tiny like that. Okay, so for that, I'm going to be using the black color. Yeah, the black color. And just dip that on there. So for this one, you're just going to be creating a small eyeliner look. Just with this eyeshadow. So I'm making it, I'm applying it really close to my lashes
because my daughter's currently awake and
don't want it to be thick.
Yeah, you know how toddlers are. The foundation I'm using in this video is by Juvias Place in shade 435 Punta Cana. Okay, so I finished my eyeshadow off camera because I ran out of space again. But now I'm just going to be applying that foundation with a flat brush. This brush, I got it from Coastal Scents. I think last year. I just never use it. Okay, so it may seem like I'm applying a lot of foundation, but I'm actually not. This has maximum coverage. Like, a little goes a long way. So I know this is weird to you guys, but I don't put foundation on my nose or my forehead because after a while, it starts to look cakey, and you can see like how large my pores are on my nose because of the foundation is on my nose. Yeah. But, so I'm going to be using this Tatcha Dewy Mist to get this foundation set and prepped for blending. To blend my foundation, I'm going to be using this Real Techniques beauty sponge you can get at Walmart, Target, Walgreens, or Amazon. So I spent like 5 to 6 minutes blending my foundation in. So I'm just going to speed it up for you guys really quick. Okay, so I usually don't do this, but I'm going to be using the X's foundation for my neck. So, you know, it can match and look good. Sometimes I put it on my chest as well. If I'm wearing like a low top lose half a tail if I'm showing some cleavage. Okay, so back in 2015, I would just stop at my jawline. I would never go under my jaw. I know. Embarrassing, right? Moving on to concealer, I'm going to be using this small flat brush and a concealer that I use for my eyelids by Juvias Place. It's called I Am Magic. I'll be putting the picture up above. So I don't really wear a lot of concealer because I have foundation on. So I'm just gonna be putting 2 little lines under my tear duct and near my wing. Now I'm gonna be taking a small flat brush and blending it out a little bit, and then I'm gonna use a small beauty blender. Now I'm gonna be bringing that concealer up all the way near my wing just to make that line a little bit sharp. Now that I'm done with that part, I'm going to be blending out my concealer with my beauty blender. Now that is done, I'm going to be moving on to contour. So this shade is called 8. I don't know the exact name for it because they have numbers. They don't have names and all that. So I usually just mix it to make it a little lighter because it's slightly too dark for my cheeks. So yeah, just patting that in, blend, blend, blend. Moving on to translucent powder. So I always use Ben Nye. Some people may use La Mercier. I don't know if that's how I pronounce it, but I'm going to be blending that in with a Juno & Co. beauty blender. It's velvet and has little tiny hairs on it. Not hairs, but it's a little fluffy. So as you can see, I'm not applying too much baking powder because I don't want that extra cakey look. I'm just going for a natural look because I'm going to be out in the sun and I don't want to look a little spotty or, cracking. So yeah, just adding a little bit under my eye. Oh, damn, I'm moving on to something else. Okay, let's go. So I use this Fenty Beauty Cream. It's a blush. I'm using my fingers, but some people don't do that. I just find it's the best way for me because this is my first time using a cream blush. So let's just get right into it. I totally forgot to tell you guys the name of the translucent powder or the shade. The shade is Banana. And I was so happy with the results for the Cheeks Out. Oh yeah, Cheeks Out Berry is what I'm using for my cheeks, the little blush. So this unorganized, I know, but I'm gonna get better for you guys. I have so much control of how much product is going on my cheeks. It came out so good. The first time I did it, it wasn't good. It was not. I put too much. I looked like I was sick, or I just dipped my face inside the whole product. So I just attempted to do another one, and this one came out so good. So the first time I added too much of powder blush. So this time I'm going to be mixing it with that translucent powder that I used to highlight, to make it a little bit of a tint. I decided to add a little bit more of that Ben Nye baking powder under my eyes and down my nose and around my lips. Get that extra contour look. Okay, so this is my go-to lip combo. It's the pencil is from MAC. It's called Plum, and the lip gloss is by Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb. It's literally the first shade that came out. Like when she first launched, that's what I bought. I'm just gonna be drawing over my lip line just a little bit because my upper lip is smaller than my bottom lip, and I just kind of want it to match. Just not too much, because I don't want it to look like, ooh, girl, like, you doing too much. I'm just going to be putting the lip liner all over my lips, because the lip gloss doesn't have, like, a highly pigmented, like, formula. I don't know. I'm not trying to, shade or anything, but, like, I want that extra, like, coverage. Now that I'm applying my lip gloss, I'm going to be moving on to highlight. So this highlighter is from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and it comes with 4 shades. The shade I'm going to be using, the Summer Glow. It's like the top right. If you want a glow kit, then you will know what shade it is, but I'll just leave it in the description box. So I'm going to be using a small eyeshadow brush to contour my nose, like between my eyes, and then like my tear duct, and then I'm using a bigger brush to highlight my cheeks, as you can see. So for highlighter, I'm going to be just focusing on the highlighter looks on my face, the features that I already have, and making it more defined, which is my cheekbones and my nose and my brow bone. That's it. For mascara, I'm going to be using this Lash Paradise by L'Oreal. It came with 2 mascaras. One was white and one was black. I think the white is to give it like a lifted look, but I don't use it. Now for lashes, I'm going to be using my brand, PrettyMinksLashes. These lashes are called Dreamer. One thing about these lashes, these pair specifically are so easy to put on. Like, they're not too big, so if you're into like lashes, or you want to get into lashes but you don't want the big ones where they're like too hard, you could just get these and they'll be perfect for your first time. Now I'm just going to be adding some of that mascara on my bottom lashes. Not too much, because I used to get like small spots under my eye because my lower lashes are so long. So I try not to put too much and wipe a little off with my fingers if I do put too much. That's it, you guys. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Subscribe, like, and share.